Hi everybody, welcome back. This is Red Illegal and it's TEW2020, A Method to the Madness, 1992 World Wrestling Federation. Let's get on with it then. We've got another episode of WWF Superstars to get underway. And we open with Vince McMahon and Bobby the Brain Heenan, the commentary team, opening the show, just talking about what we might see tonight. And they talk about Randy Savage, Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart and Bam Bam Bigelow, rating of 75. And Bam Bam Bigelow opens us up against Koko B. Ware. It's a rating of 55. Decent wrestling, but not much heat. Bigelow gets the win against Koko B. Ware in 6 minutes 18 by pinfall with a diving headbutt. This is the first time we've had a chance to use Bam Bam on TV. So far he's only made an appearance in the Royal Rumble, and this is because he was with New Japan. His contract with them is now up, and he is with us full time. So yeah, it's nice to get him finally up and running properly. Certainly someone I want to get over. A news segment, Sean Mooney, the news anchor, cuts to promos by Jake Roberts, Money Incorporated, The Undertaker, and Big Boss Man. This was just to get a few more guys on the card, develop a couple of storylines, a rating of 72. The Mountie takes on Rowdy Roddy Piper. This is Piper's opportunity to take the Intercontinental Championship away from the Mountie, and he succeeds in a 77 rating match. Roddy Piper defeated the Mountie in 12 minutes 30 by submission with the sleeper. We had Jimmy Hart distract Piper, but it wasn't enough. Piper wins the WWF Intercontinental title. We are heading to WrestleMania, Bret Hart versus Roddy Piper. We probably will follow history in that regard. Yeah, I mean, there's other things that we're not, but I think with this particular storyline we will do that. And then Roddy Piper celebrates with the belt, rating of 70. Haku and the Barbarian take on a couple of jobbers, Chris Walker and Jim Powers. 55 rating, but we wanted to get a tag team match on there, and I wouldn't mind getting Haku and Barbarian over a little bit. I can't see them becoming major stars, but it'd be nice to get them up there a little bit and just keep them relevant. They get the win in 8 minutes 39 when the Barbarian pinned Chris Walker with a crescent kick. Chris Walker was the weak link, struggling to keep up with everyone else, rating of 55. The Legion of Doom then giving a promo. It's just a self-promo really, rating of 64. I do tend to kind of have tag teams cut promos after tag team matches. It just kind of feels nice and fluid. You know, you've got a tag team match and then another tag team cutting a promo. They are our current champions as well. Just sort of keep them in and around TV. And then Gene Okerlund interviews Randy Savage where he cuts a promo on Sid Justice. Of course, they are now feuding. Sid has turned on Savage, and it's a rating of 86, which is obviously brilliant. We've got a lot of green here. Randy Savage's performance was fantastic. Randy Savage and Miss Elizabeth have good chemistry, and Randy Savage came across well, using the freedom to improvise to his advantage. Bret Hart takes on Skinner. This was just a match to get Bret on the card, get him a win. Rating of 70, pretty decent. Bret Hart gets the win in 5 minutes 41 by submission with the sharpshooter. Then we have a segment with Lord Alfred Hayes, and he introduces the WWF magazine segment. And there's an article in the current edition of the WWF magazine about Sergeant Slaughter, and it's just about him and his current feud with the Big Boss Man, but they are feuding against Money Inc. And then we just have a bit of a promo from Slaughter. Overall rating of 69. The Undertaker is ending his churchyard or cemetery kind of funeral parlor. And he's just cutting a promo on Jake Roberts. Rating of 73, looking pretty decent. More green there as well. Undertaker and Paul Bearer with good chemistry. Undertaker improvised well, and Paul Bearer helped the Undertaker during the segment. Crush takes on the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, in a rating of 70, so that's pretty decent. Ric Flair gets the win in 6 minutes 38 by submission with a figure 4 leg lock. Yeah, I wanted to give Ric Flair victory. Crush isn't someone that we're looking to push big time. I maybe wouldn't mind getting him up a little bit, getting him over a little bit, but it's still quite early really in his development, so I'm not looking to sort of see him being a major star. Certainly not for at least a couple of years, if at all really. Sean Mooney in another news segment then cuts to a promo from Sid Justice, which he cuts on his current enemy Randy Savage, rating of 68. The Nasty Boys take on Texas Tornado and Virgil. Again, really, just to get them on the card, keep them relevant. Nasty Boys get the win in 8 minutes 56. Brian Knobbs pinned Virgil. with a running power slam after Jimmy Hart interfered. Virgil was the weak link. Surprised about that one. Well, I suppose coming up against Texas Tornado, the Nasty Boys, maybe, he probably may have been the weakest link. I'm surprised he was that bad enough to give it a note. But then when you look at, he only got a 38. Yeah, that's not great, is it? Gene Okerlund interviews Hulk Hogan in his match, or ahead of his match, against Shawn Michaels. Rating of 82, yeah, fantastic. I just wanted a half-decent main event. Obviously, we don't know what the score's going to come out at yet, but I am pretty confident it'll do quite well. Wanted to give Hogan the main event, and maybe, against someone that he just wouldn't have wrestled at this sort of era. Yeah, Shawn Michaels. Let's see how we get on. 79. Yeah, not too bad. Maybe would have hoped for a little bit more. Expected, not sure, but hoped. Yeah, I think I would have hoped for a little bit more, something in the 80s. But anyway, it's not too bad. Hulk Hogan gets the win in 14 minutes 45 by pinfall with the big leg drop. Sensational Sherry did some good work at ringside. And we did have Big Boss Man come in and distract Shawn Michaels. I mean, he didn't distract him to get Shawn Michaels to lose. It didn't really help Hogan get the win. It wasn't the finish, let's put it that way. But yeah, he just came down just sort of to distract him, because Shawn Michaels and Big Boss Man are feuding at the moment. Let's see what we get overall. Oh, hang on, before we, of course, Hogan must pose. He only got a 69. I mean, I would have thought rating Hogan rated on overness, but maybe it was short. What did I can't remember how, 1 minute. Yeah, maybe it was just a bit too short. How long can you pose for, though? Well, it's okay. What do we get overall? 81. Yeah, good. Increase our popularity in 16 regions. Couple of things to look at then. We've got a couple of emails. Drug test fees. Whatever. Okay, and then some decisions. Oh, no. Steroids, I expect, or drugs or something. Soft drug user. I'm going to fine him. Small positive impact, and he's happy. And so is Bret Hart and Marty Jannetty. Okay, good. Road Warrior Animal. I'm guessing steroids. Soft drug user. Fine him. Unhappy. I'll give over. Wow. Oh, go away. I mean, Shawn Michaels and everyone was fine. I fined him for it. Unbelievable. Okay, well, let me have a look at... I want to have a look at Animal then. I mean, I guess this is why in real life they took the belts off them. Because I'm not sure if they both had drug issues, but let's have a look then. I want to talk to him. Let me see if we can get him to... Oh, that's well done. Thank you very much. Stop taking them. I'm sure I've tried this with Shawn Michaels and he didn't agree to it, but let's give it another go. I mean, he's got everything. Look, soft drugs, hard drugs. Oh, he's tried. Yeah, I did this before, didn't I? He can't seem to shake it. What I might do after he's finished with this British Bulldog story is put him in rehab. It's probably the best thing to do, really. I wanted to have a quick look at our storylines and just see sort of where they're rating. So, Bossman and Slaughter and Money Inc. 72. Bret Hart, Roddy Piper and the Mounties 72. And what's this one? Bulldog and Michaels is 78. Yeah, definitely want to keep that going then. Don't really want to end it just yet. Hogan and Flair 76. Yeah, probably need to do a little bit more with that one. I think we can get that a bit higher. Jake Roberts and The Undertaker 71. LOD and the Natural Disasters 54. Yeah, tag team feuds are a little bit more difficult to kind of get over, depending on the teams, of course. But I mean, I think these are both kind of well-known, recognisable, so don't really have much star power there. Randy Savage and Sid Justice is 74 as well. I think we can get that one a bit higher. I mean, we're still building. We've still got a month and a half till WrestleMania. So yeah, I'd like to get that into the 80s before we end that one. So yeah, that's kind of it for me for now then. I don't think there's anything else going on that I particularly need to discuss. Let's just have a quick look at our roster. I don't think you get many changes after TV. But let's just have a quick look, I guess. Hogan, Roberts, Savage, Flair. Justice is... I was going to say he dropped down to star, but he's always been star, hasn't he? Be nice to get him up to major star. I might give him a title defense in the next show against someone who's pretty hot at the moment. Maybe Bossman or something. And then we can have Money Inc. come in and distract Bossman. I'll think about that, and if I remember to do it, I know I could pre-book it now, but I'm not. I'm not 100% set on it. It'd be nice to, as I say, get Sid a decent win on TV. Okay, so that'll do for me then. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Another short one. I'll just sort of take you through the show and a few little bits, don't I? If there's anything you want to know, if there's anything you think I should be doing, or anything you want me to look at, just let me know. But yeah, join me again for the next one. Take care of yourselves, everybody, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.